wild and crazy Kid for a Night. It really is the largest fundraiser for St. Luke's Children's. And people are just having a ball, really thinking all on behalf of kids.
Kid for a Night's a great event. It happens once a year. Its primary purpose is for raising money for the Children's Hospital, but we want people to come and really enjoy themselves. It's a chance where you can step a little out of your shell. Take me for instance, and just go back to your childhood and just really have a great time, but all the while focusing on why we're here and supporting our local Children's Hospital.
You think that you can come to this amazing, hands down, one of the most fun events in the Valley while giving back and giving to such a worthy cause? Oh, come on. It should be easy. It should be easy, right? Get here. Just get here. Children's Hospital is a very unique place. It really understands that children require special care, special facilities, special equipment, and that requires the community to step forward and help in purchasing those things to make sure the kids get the best care. But why not do it and be a kid? You know, go back and go to the circus and dress up and be crazy, all for a really awesome cause.
What makes Children's Hospital so special are all the things involved. The people particularly are passionate about what they do. They are dedicated for the children. They have a kid in their heart. They just know how to brighten everybody's day, and they'll go that extra mile.
So tonight really is a chance for the community to step forward and support St. Luke's Children's. And it really is a chance to say, my money's going for things that will make a difference for kids in their care.
I want everybody to put your hands together for yourself.
It's Kid for a Night. So we all, as grown adults, get to be kids for one night to celebrate and to give back to the hospital. It's so great.
Hi everybody! Welcome to Kid for a Night. Tonight we're going to learn about St. Luke's. Did you know that's where I was born? Well, they took very good care of me and my mommy. Now it's our turn to take very good care of them. We gotta be extra careful because there's lots of germs out there, and stay at home and be careful. My friend Van is going to tell us a little bit more about Kid for a Night, a safe odyssey.
Hi, my name is Van, and I love St. Luke's because they took really good care of me and my mom when I was born. I was 15 weeks early and only weighed 1 pound and 13 ounces. That's like really tiny. I spent 103 days in the NICU before being able to go home. It was a long time, but everyone was really nice to me and celebrated my little victories with me along the way, or so I am told. Usually the money raised from Kid for a Night goes towards St. Luke's Children's to help kids like me, but this year we have some pesky germs roaming around and we have to take care of our community too, because I know they would do the same for us. I am excited for the event to be online because that means I can participate too. Usually only adults over 21 get to go, and I hear it's lots of fun. There are games and treats and drinks and costumes and dancing and music and big bouncy houses. And this one thing that looks like it could really make someone dizzy. Anyways, thanks for being here with all of us. I hope you enjoy the evening and learn something too. Okay, everybody, take care. I got a blast.
Hi, I'm Chris Roth, President and CEO of St. Luke's Health System, and this is my family, Anna, Lauren, my wife Kim, Isaac, and Davis. Thank you so much for spending your evening with us tonight, and thank you for participating in this first ever virtual Kid for a Night.
We're so glad that you could join us. And of course, we're disappointed that we couldn't all be together to see one another's costumes and to participate in a bunch of fun activities. But we're very grateful that we still have the opportunity to support St. Luke's Kid for a Night. And of course, we hope that some of you still decided to dress up.
Thank you for supporting all the people who are giving care in our community. We cannot express enough how grateful we are that you continue to provide support for our areas of greatest need during these uncertain times.
Special thanks to Kid for a Night's presenting sponsors, BVA Development and Jaden DeLuca Foundation,
Norco, and our own St. Luke's Auxiliary.
Thank you again for everything. Thank you for donating. Thank you for sharing this with your friends and family. And most importantly, thank you for staying safe.
Thank you for supporting St. Luke's.
Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome to Kid for a Night, Space Odyssey, or should I say, Safe Odyssey. My name is Larry Flynn, and I'll be your captain on this adventure into fun and fundraising. We are so grateful to our sponsors that have continued to participate, even though we are meeting virtually this evening. Like you, I love getting dressed up and going to events, so I hope you're dressed up too for this exciting experience and ready to make a donation if you can. Your donations tonight support your choice of St. Luke's pediatric trauma work, as well as COVID-19 response needs. Hopefully you have registered for the online auction and are ready to help St. Luke's Kid for a Night, one to remember for years to come. If you are just joining us, there's an online auction. You can bid on items or just give. All you have to do is text KFAN to 555-888 or go to kfan.afrogs.org. And one more thing. We have a help phone line set up with St. Luke's staff on standby, so just call 208-807-3808 if you have any trouble. So please, climb aboard our spaceship and let's take this journey together on a safe odyssey, and let's boldly go where Kid for a Night has never gone before.
Thank you so much for our sponsors, BVA Development, Jaden DeLuca Foundation, St. Luke's Auxiliary, Norco.
That's awesome. Thank you, Bryn. We also have a long list of other generous sponsors, from cosmic comets to awesome asteroids, Milky Way meteors to solar system satellites. We cannot thank you enough. Greetings and welcome back, Earthlings. We're sure happy you're here with us tonight to the annual St. Luke's Kid for a Night. This year's theme, A Space Odyssey. However, since we're virtual, we're going with A Safe Odyssey tonight, so you can watch from home, donate from home. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself with friends as well. Remember, you have a choice where your donation goes tonight. It goes to one of two places. Again, your choice. Our community's greatest need right now is the COVID-19 Response Fund, and also what Kid for a Night has always been about, and that's the children in our community. And tonight it has to do with pediatric trauma needs. So to give, simply text the letters KFAN, KFAN, to 555-888, and you'll be able to make a donation there. Now, if you need a little help, you need some troubleshooting help, call 208-807-3808 to get the help you need to make a donation. Send a check to the address you see. That would work just as well. Now you can interact tonight with comments. Feel free to share. Hit that share button and get your family and friends to join in this giving celebration. If you're watching and bidding at the same time, don't forget you can have Facebook open in one tab and bidding in another, or simply make a donation from any handheld device. We sure appreciate your donations tonight, and they do make a difference in our community. So at this time, let's join fellow astronaut and the executive director of the St. Luke's Health Foundation. It's birthday boy, Space Jeff Seelig.
Good evening. My name is Space Jeff, and it's an honor to welcome you to Kid for a Night, the world's greatest special event. Kid for a Night has been the signature event for the only children's hospital in the state of Idaho. Since 1992, 20,000 people have gathered every year for fun, games to support our greatest treasure, our children. As we were lifting off for this year's event, Space Odyssey, the world was hit by a pandemic. We dropped a rocket booster and reinvented tonight as a safe Odyssey. Kid for Night is always special, and tonight won't be any different. Your support will help St. Luke's handle the unique needs stemming from COVID-19. We have 3 guiding principles: safe patient care, safety for our staff and team members, and being ready to meet the needs of the health care of our community. N95 masks, satellite pharmacies so inpatients can avoid the hospital, infrared scanners to test the temperature of everybody entering the hospital, iPads so COVID-19 patients can connect to their loved ones. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for being with us tonight and letting us into your home for this very special Kid for Night. Ground control, Space Jeff, commence countdown.
3, 2, 1. Donate! Now I'm going to introduce you to Chris Waters.
You contracted this disease rather early in the pandemic.
Yes, I remember saying to my friends and my coworkers, I'm not going to worry about it until it gets here. So it was kind of a shocker. It changed everybody's lives around me because when you know somebody, it becomes more real.
How were you treated at St. Luke's?
I was treated fantastic from the first day that I got there. I arrived very, very sick, and they were super good to me. They talked with my family with FaceTime because I was on a ventilator for 16 days and couldn't talk to anybody. These people were my family who kept my family updated.
Chris, I saw the video of your first lap around the hospital after you were released from the ventilator. How did that make you feel?
It made me feel really good. They had mentioned to me that they might want me to go to a long-term care center. And I thought, nope, I'm going home. I'm going to make this walk. Kind of stubborn. So it was very heartwarming.
How do you manage your life today, knowing that the virus is still out there?
It's been a slow recovery. There was a lot to recover from. It wasn't just feeling better physically and coming home. I'm dealing with some PTSD. I'm dealing with some survivor's guilt. And because St. Luke's offered all kinds of help for me in home care, and they're the ones that have come over and helped me walk, eat properly, you know, because you have to learn how to swallow again because of the ventilator. I have a social worker that I visit with, and he has helped me tremendously. And they keep close tabs. Some of the nurses that was in ICUs call me at home to see how I'm doing, even after all this time.
Part of the fundraiser tonight has to do with the COVID Response Fund. Tell us how that fund helps you.
Well, I can say this, without help taking care of those bills, they are substantial. I would probably be in ruins. I would probably lose my home, my vehicle, without the help that I'm getting.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you for sharing your powerful story, your experience, and the care you received at St. Luke's. We're so glad you're healthy and on the mend again. Your donations tonight are helping to fund the COVID Response Fund and, of course, what Kid for a Night's always been about, the pediatric trauma needs. And so many people around the valley and, frankly, around the world have sent in donations over the past week, and we're just so grateful that everybody's participating in this fundraising effort. If you're just joining us tonight, make sure you want to donate and text the word KFAN, K-F-A-N, to 555-888. That's K-F-A-N to 555-888, and click on the Donate Now link. I really want to thank some of our early donors and some of the donations that have come in today, including Clearview Cleaning Services, Sylvia Hempel, always coming through for so many great organizations in the Valley, and especially St. Luke's Kid for a Night. Thank you to Clearview Cleaning Services, Mixus Services, Cy Gerhardt gave, John and Jolly Eck. The list continues with Dr. Cass Smith, John and Carol Sims, thank you so much. John Bilbao and Cassie Brandt, you've all been so generous. Thank you. Gary and Joanne Gunther, I'm seeing Diane Graybeal just came in, and Brianne Simplot. Thank you, everyone, for the donations that you're providing tonight for these two very important parts of the efforts of this year's Safe Odyssey Kid for a Night. Once again, if you're just joining us, text KFAN to 555-888 and hit the Donate Now link. Now, speaking of donations, let's take a look at some of the other things. What does your money go to? Really, you want to know. $1,000 will buy a torso model that would be used for speaking with families after an injury has occurred, and to train providers on how to assess pediatric injuries. Torso models will allow surgeons to actually show the family where the injuries occurred, which organs they injured, and we could really use your support to purchase 2 or 3 of those to use at hospitals around the state. A $500 donation, item number 5 on your KFAN auction site, would fund a training kit for IO needles needed for pediatric trauma. What are those? Well, these needles are used in critical situations when an intravenous line cannot be obtained quickly, but it's needed immediately. I know the pediatric trauma team would love to have at least 2 more of these kits, so your $500 donation would make that possible. Speaking of donations, I just saw just now, we just received $5,000 from Jason and Sean of Regents Blue Shield of Idaho. Thank you, Jason Ronk and Sean Robins. Thank you so much. $5,000. Amazing. Thank you so much. That will go so far toward these efforts. We'll continue with the levels. If you give $250, that's item number 3. That provides individual mental well-being support sessions for healthcare workers, which are critically needed at this time. These sessions provide compassionate, professional support to our frontline workers to help them process and cope with the unique challenges they're experiencing in these uncertain times. An example at the $100 level, item number 1 and 2. Once again, number 1 would provide 4 boxes. $100 would provide 4 boxes of procedure masks or over 20 Kids Gone Wild lunches. How about that? $100 also helps contribute to the purchase of iPads for patient-visitor interactions and so many other needs. So thank you for your generous contributions at any level, really. Choose the Donate Now button and choose any level or any particular initiative or program to fund items number 1 through 8 that you're hopefully looking at right now on your screen, and push on one of those to give the donation that you want to go to a particular need. And once again, I'm looking down at the monitor now to see who's coming in with some donations on the Steelheads package. Thank you so much, Allison, for donating $300. Actually, not donating yet. You've bid on that, which means somebody can outbid her. That's right. Also, Rhonda, thanks for the yoga package. That's right. And a spa day. Rhonda also got that. Many thanks to the Ramondis, Rich and Georgianne. Thank you for that $1,000 donation you just put through. Keep them coming. We need your support. We're so glad you're here with us tonight. Over 850 people usually attend this event in person, and tonight we're doing it virtually. Not a space odyssey, a safe odyssey. So thank you for joining in right now. Now, we've heard from Chris Waters. Let's hear from Dr. Kenny Bramwell, the System Medical Director, St. Luke's Children's, and also Katie Apple, the Service Line Administrator, also at St. Luke's Children's.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Kenny Bramwell. I am the relatively new System Medical Director for Children's here at St. Luke's, and I'm thrilled to be part of this team. I wanted to bring you up to date about what's been happening over the last few months. You may have heard we have this national or worldwide pandemic of COVID-19. We've adjusted quite a bit of our processes. We've changed the way we do elective surgery. We're actually just restarting that this week in earnest. We're going to be testing patients, which is something that we are evolving every day. We have continued to maintain our trauma program as we had established last spring, and that continues to go well. We are somewhat less busy than normal with COVID. Fortunately, it has not affected many children. We're certainly aware of some of the concerning national trends, but we have not had any of those patients with MISC here in Boise.
So while we haven't seen a great deal of medical impact to the children in our community, as COVID hasn't been as impactful to pediatric patients, we have seen a lot of impact to kids in our community through hardships by having schools canceled and having to move to online and distant learning, stressors on our families that have perhaps lost jobs or have other stressors going on in their lives. And so it is really important now more than ever that we support the kids in our communities and help them stay well through this crisis.
I want you all to meet Jeremy and Carolee.
Hey everyone, this is Jeremy and Carolee with the Jane DeLuca Foundation. We just wanted to take a moment and say thank you to St. Luke's. Wish we could be there celebrating this amazing event with everybody, but obviously with things going on, a little different scenario this year.
Yeah, we're super bummed that it had to go this way, but we know that it's going to be a good event. We know that you guys are all going to be very supportive and it's going to be a big success. We're really excited to come back next year and have this event be even bigger and better. And we're going to continue our support with St. Luke's. It's a great partnership for us.
So please do everything you can to help support this event. I know this year it's a little bit different, but get out there digitally and do everything you can to make a difference for St. Luke's. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeremy and Carolee DeLuca, for being so supportive of St. Luke's Children's Hospital. And we'd all like to wish a bittersweet, happy, sweet 16 to Jaden DeLuca today. So raise a glass if you have one to help the DeLucas celebrate the life of their beautiful angel. Thank you. So let's talk about those miracle bears. Have you seen the miracle bears online? They are so awesome. They're signature bears we've had year after year, year over year, and we've added a couple more items, number 168 and 169. If you're a Vandal or a Bronco, you're going to want to get in on the bidding for those. Ever popular bears. A reminder, folks, there's only one of each bear, so get on those pretty early, okay? So let's take a look at these bears. Don't forget to check out the Miracle Bears, which are items 100 through 162. Miracle Bears are a unique item special to Kid for a Night. Each year, these stuffed bears are dressed up in custom, one-of-a-kind costumes that align with the theme of the event. You can purchase a bear or 2 or 3 and either keep it or donate it back to the hospital, where it will be hand-delivered by our volunteers to a pediatric patient who will treasure it forever. If you purchase a Miracle Bear, we will contact you after payment to inquire whether you'd like to keep your bear or donate it to a child in the hospital. Welcome back, and thank you for joining us on this journey. It's St. Luke's annual Kid for a Night. This year's theme, A Space Odyssey. Changed a little bit since we're in the virtual world. It's now a safe odyssey, and we're sure glad you joined us tonight. Remember, you have a choice where your donation goes tonight. Our community's biggest challenge right now and greatest need is the COVID-19 Response Fund. And also, Kid for a Night has always been about the children in our community, and so you can direct your donation to the pediatric trauma needs. Now, you can interact with comments tonight, or feel free to hit that share button and get your family and friends to join in as well in this giving celebration. To give, simply text the letters KFAN to 555-888, and you'll have the opportunity to text to give there. And now we'd like to bring in our former First Lady of Idaho, St. Luke's Children's Advisory Board Chair, and longtime St. Luke's volunteer, Patricia Kempthorne.
Hi, I'm Patricia Kempthorne, Chair of the Children's Advisory Board, and very honored to be a part of everything that's happening for the health care for children in the state of Idaho. Giving to St. Luke's Children's is important all the time. But right now, during this unpredictable moment in our history, anything that we can do to support our first responders, to support those in the healthcare field who are going above and beyond to keep our families, our children, our loved ones safe is so important. My family is happy to give our time, our talents, and our treasures to St. Luke's Children's, and to all of the rapid responders during this crazy, unpredictable time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Patricia. Yours and your family's support has been tremendous. What's going on here? Whoa, it appears to me as though Dr. Kendra Bowman has been abducted by an alien. Whatever shall we do? Well, I think we need more donations to get her set free. Can we do that now? Donate now to set her free. We need Dr. Kendra Bowman is a pediatric surgeon. We need her so badly right now. Donate now and let's get her away from these aliens. Set her free, please. Okay, once again, I want to thank all the great donations that are coming through right now. We're live. We're here in Boise. We're grateful for your support. I want to thank Doug and Meredith Carnahan. They've just given $1,000, and you can too. Dolores Ferry has given $500. Thanks so much. The Patriarch, our $250 donation. Thank you. Every dollar makes a difference. Many thanks to Jacqueline and Nancy with their $100 donations. The more donations we get at whatever level it happens to be, every dollar makes a difference, and thank you so much for that. Now, if you're just joining us, check out the items to bid upon. We're going to keep the bidding open until 10 o'clock tonight. So long after we're done here tonight in the live event, you'll still have an opportunity to keep bidding all the way up until 10 o'clock. If you find yourself bidding against somebody at the last minute, the bidding wars will kick in, and that's where there's a little bit of an extension made so that you and the person you're bidding against can keep on bidding, and we keep raising more money for Kid for a Night, St. Luke's annual Kid for a Night. Now, the first item on the list, you'll see we added an exclusive private dinner for 6 people on the St. Luke's Sky Bridge. It's an additional item that's been added by popular demand. The first one was purchased outright by our good friends and supporters, Shannon and Andy Erstad. We thank the Erstads so much. Thank you for doing that. Take a look at item number 13, Big Creek Lodge Backcountry Adventure. Treat yourself to a 2-night stay at this historic Idaho retreat. There's 4 decked out rooms with private baths, sleeping 2 adults and up to 2 kids each. It also includes breakfast at the Big Lodge, a Big Creek Lodge, coffee mugs, everything that goes with it. Also, item number 11, because we will get back together again and do live in-person events. Next year's Kid for a Night VIP table for 2021. Some of those perks include a preferred table location, custom cocktail or mocktail crafted just for you and your guests. Also, a plated dinner and dessert too. Plus, you're in the best spot in the room as well. Now, we also have item number 81 is Odyssey Around the Block. It's so cool, a downtown Boise adventure for 6 couples. Why wouldn't you bid on this? And that's 12 people. It's okay to get together with 12 people now. It's a private hockey suite for 12 during the 2021 Steelhead season. 6 rooms, 6 individual rooms at the luxurious Grove Hotel. You'll get a $100 Trillium food credit. You'll get some different swag and cool items to keep as well. And at this time, I'd like to introduce my friend and chair of St. Luke's Health System Board of Directors. Please take a look and listen to the message from Rich Raimondi.
Well, thank you, Larry, and happy birthday, Space Jeff. My name is Rich Raimondi, and I serve as a chairman of the St. Luke's Health System Board of Directors. It's been quite a journey these last 4 months as our health system has responded to the needs in our communities that we serve. And in particular, I'm proud and pleased to know how much our communities have given to the COVID-19 Relief Fund that has helped so much in our efforts. And I'm proud to announce and let you know that all of our St. Luke's Health System board members, community board members, foundation board members, and committee members have stepped up and given tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars in collective giving to the COVID-19 Relief Fund. Coming into this St. Luke's Kid for a Night, done in a virtual way, we're over $1 million in what has been given to the COVID Relief Fund. But there is more need, and tonight is a chance for you and everyone in our communities to step up and continue to aid our health system and particularly our people and the needs they have, and our patients and families who are going through most difficult times. Finally, I serve, and many people serve St. Luke's in a volunteer capacity because it is a hospital and health system near and dear to all of our hearts. Whether we've been a patient, we've had family members, patients, know friends who have been touched by St. Luke's. St. Luke's has been there for over 100 years now to serve our communities. And it is our time now to give back in this as we face both the COVID-19 crisis and the needs of our young people in the St. Luke's Children's Hospital as we move forward. So thank you for tuning in tonight, for being part of this virtual auction. I look forward to seeing the wonderful results that come out of this, and have a wonderful evening.
Three, 2, 1. Donate!
Don't forget to check out the Miracle Bears, which are items 100 through 162. Miracle Bears are a unique item special to Kid for a Night. Each year, these stuffed bears are dressed up in custom, one-of-a-kind costumes that align with the theme of the event. You can purchase a bear or 2 or 3 and either keep it or donate it back to the hospital, where it will be hand-delivered by our volunteers to a pediatric patient who will treasure it forever. If you purchase a Miracle Bear, we will contact you after payment to inquire whether you'd like to keep your bear or donate it to a child in the hospital. All right. Thanks, Rich. And we now have just 53 bears left, so make sure you take a look at those bears that are left. There's only one purchaser per bear, and there are over 75 of them, so there's 53 left. I know you want to donate and adopt one of those bears. Well, whoa. In case you missed that sign, it looks like our St. Luke's Health System Board has freed Dr. Bowman. Thank you very much for that generosity from the Board of Directors at St. Luke's. They've agreed to a collective $500,000 match for the COVID-19 Response Fund. Wow, what about that? Amazing support from the board of directors, the volunteer board of directors, I should mention. And as I look at the giving board in front of me, I really want to thank our good friend Alice Hennessy, has been one of the first to donate to free Dr. Bowman. We certainly appreciate Alice's help as always. Many thanks to Jody Tremblay, and also my good friend John Grazoffi has just given $1,000, and you can too. Just click that donate now button. And it looks like Doug Oppenheimer's involved as well. So many names that I recognize from so many different events and nonprofits in our community. Such a great giving community, our friends and supporters here in Boise, Idaho. Now, there's still time to bid on these great items donated by local service providers as well as retailers tonight. Until 10 o'clock, you have till 10 to bid on these items. Now, once again, I want to thank our sponsors, our donors, our friends, our volunteers, everyone, all of you that are watching tonight. Thanks for sticking with us during this uncertain time, believing in the work that the St. Luke's people do. And the event would not be possible, seriously, without the help of the sponsors. And we're so very grateful that they have been such an instrumental part in support of this event and these programs. Now, if you've noticed, if you're looking on your screen right now, our thermometer has jumped significantly. It's because of our generous Kid for a Night sponsors that have donated another $350,000. And you can see the KFAN auction page sponsor tab at the top of the page. We could not do this without the sponsors. We're so grateful. All the sponsors are so important. But let me just take a moment to thank our Big Bang benefactors. Those are BVA Development. Thanks so much, BVA Development. You've done so much during this whole entire crisis. The Jaden DeLuca Foundation, can't thank you enough. Norco has been a huge part as well. And St. Luke's Auxiliary, thank you, St. Luke's Auxiliary, for just being such a great support system for what we're trying to do for Kid for a Night. Now, what's that? What? Whoa, hold on. I think I have a message from Mission Control. Yes, that's right. We have an announcement from Cammie Failer from Micron Foundation. Cammie, are you there?
Hi, I'm Cammie Failer, and I'm with the Micron Foundation. I'm pleased to be joining you virtually tonight for our online Kid for a Night adventure. On behalf of Micron, I'd like to announce that we are providing a $100,000 grant to the St. Luke's Health Foundation in support of our frontline caregivers during this unprecedented time. Of the many priorities, this grant will also help provide a very special piece of equipment. In the instance of a COVID positive diagnosis after birth, a mother and child will need very special equipment to help in the prevention, spread, and treatment of the virus. And we're happy to say that that equipment will now be purchased by St. Luke's with this grant. On behalf of all of Micron, we give many thanks to our St. Luke's caregivers and wish you the best as you continue to provide the best care possible for our community.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.